Hello, by now we should be into September, and although not a Battle of Britain mark, the Mk.IX Spitfire is what this kit is, by Italeri, I'm going to call it, pronounce it as Y32 scale, with the this scheme on the front, but there's also two other schemes you can make. That looks like white, and that looks like blue, and that looks like white. But I'll show you that's not what the decals you get. Anyway, not a big tricky to start off with. Throw the box to one side a minute. In the single non-resealable bag, you get a sprue, but I'll show you the decals first of all, because as you can see, these are neither white nor blue. They are in fact dark sky, so they're not really fully sky as light as you get with the sky numbers. More of a sort of pale green, sort of a pea green sort of colour. But you know, not to worry. I'm sure it'll do for making a little Spitfire. They're in register, and although feel slightly textured, they're not too thick. You know, a little bit of softener and get them into place. For a relatively cheap kit, it's not too bad. You get two canopies, probably for different versions, because you got two ones for you can get the canopy back on this one. You got separate canopy parts, back, middle and front, and you got two options for the front because one of them's got a more of an armoured windscreen, and you get your clear part for your gun sight there. Alright, keep this to the point here. Your instructions get a bit of a blurb, and you get your decal options and where to put things. All single sheet of paper, exactly all maps, and so fold that as best you can. Three different versions from 1944 in France and various other places. City of Glasgow is the one on the box, so if you want to, that's from D-Day probably, obviously with the stripes, and maybe later on without the stripes. And it's not a historian, am I? Screw them up, all is good. So check in case there's any parts that say not to use. Fairly detailed cockpit area. See, they've got a nice range of extra parts, which because you got the option for the side door to come down, so that's quite a good idea. You get a decal for the, no, you don't get a decal for the instrument panel, do you? Something else to paint on yourself, which some people probably prefer anyway. So it's a bit modular because they got different engine parts. Maybe they're going to have the same sprue to be used for different versions. They're saving money that way. Bit of a contradictory kit, I'll tell you why in a minute. You got these inserts here for the radiators, but they're just blanks, whereas you got all the detail for the options for version A and B. There you are, look, see? Version A and B and version C. So there's slightly differences for the different three schemes you got. But you got blanks for the radiators without much detail, and then you put the propellers on individually, so that's extra level you'd expect for a higher kit. And you've got options for the rudders as well, and you've got options for well, you put the wingtips on separately, so there's probably parts here somewhere for the cropped wingtip. That's the bit about the stencils, common markings. Not the common markings, but the common markings. These little paint call-outs there. Anyway, all in black and white, but it tells you what they are. They got the federal standard numbers if you don't know what paint to get. You've got an option there for different manufacturers. That's your instructions. The plastic, grey, and it's not too bad. There's it's recessed and riveted. Let me see that yet. There's rivets around here. I'm about to sneeze. Pardon me. A bit of live sneezing on camera there. I remember last week I had a bit of a cold. I still got it because this is recorded after last week's video, which is a couple of weeks time, if you know what I mean. Nice pointy Mk.IX tail. I was thinking the Mk.IX having a pointy tail. Various parts which you may not need. I'm not sure if that this blister there is really as prominent as that in the real aircraft. It looks a bit tall to me, but I'll have to do some research to check that. You get the exhausts, not too bad, a little bit of another intake there. But you got the wheel wells filled in and detailed. Good detail on there. Block nose now. And the underneath the chin of the cowling is an optional part too, so perhaps that's for another option down the line. Similarly, you got the main part here, main fuselage, which when I say fuselage, the subtitles get it wrong. Food is larger, as it usually says, so I have to change that and edit it down. Anyway, with the sprue, so before we run out of before we run out of batteries, they're all electric now. That's the kit, and I'll stop stuttering and stammering and cut it short to 7 minutes. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to, but don't think that you're going to get kit videos all the time, because later down the line I'll be doing other things than videos of kits and that. So anyway, thanks for watching, bye for now, and have a good week.